I want to show you this play right here. It's a trick play that sometimes might work for teams, sometimes it might not. It all depends on the defense, how well the defense plays, how well they're trained, how well they're prepared. So basically, the trick play is you have a runner on first. They take off to second to draw the throw because they want this runner to come across to score on the throw. So now the throw would go to second base. Oh, nobody's there. Let me put the second baseman there. The throw would go to second base. And the idea is that as soon as this ball gets thrown and the ball's in flight through the air and the runner recognizes that the shortstop did not go where they were supposed to go, the runner will either go or will be told to go, come across and score. Meanwhile, maybe this guy gets chased or maybe they get him in a pickle and they end up making it out. But if this runner can stick around long enough for this one to come across, the run scores, it counts. Even if there's two outs, this play can happen because you just got to stay in the pickle long enough for this guy to score. Once they come across and they make, and this player right here makes an out, then doesn't matter. Innings over, but the run scores. If you need a run, and that's how you get it, whatever works. The other thing this runner could do at the second base could just go up on a straight steal, right? They go up on a straight steal. The second baseman covers. Here comes the throw, and the runner from third comes across to score. So here's how you defend this play. You have a runner, you have the second baseman. The second baseman goes to cover the base. The shortstop comes into this position right here. The catcher throws the ball, and the defense, in anticipation of the double steal trick play, will come and cut it off. Well, as this runner gets off maybe one or two steps, the cutoff occurs, and then they throw to third. They catch him going back. Or instead of the throw going to third, the throw can go to home. And if the runners come in here, the throw beats them and they get them. That's one way to defend it. Another way to defend it is like this. So you get the shortstop, gets in line right here. The pitcher, instead of moving out of the way, the pitcher becomes the target. So the catcher gets up, throws it to the pitcher. Pitcher turns immediately, and if this runner is just one step off and you catch him leaning, the runner's going to be out. So that's how you defend it. But I'll show you in a bit right now how this trick play actually works. Now you keep in mind this play has to happen along with this person, with this runner. This runner, when this runner goes, this runner has to be anticipating that a throw is going to second, because if they're asleep, they're not going to come across. But you will see how there was a slight hesitation, but our play worked like this. This runner ran, stopped in the middle, waited. The throw went to second. Second baseman appears to peek at the runner slightly momentarily, and then everybody's yelling "4!" And then he ends up throwing it back home. But by that time, actually he threw it home, but the pitcher cut it off. And by that time, this runner had already come across to score. That is a trick play for the day. Practice it many times because it's not an easy play. Now watch the play in action. Here's the pitch. The runner steals. The catcher gets up. He throws to second base. The runner going to second puts the brakes. Ball's in the air. The runner takes off to home. Here he comes. The second baseman pauses, or the shortstop pauses slightly, hesitates, throws it to the pitcher. The run comes across. Now the runner goes to second, but nothing else matters because the game-winning run has scored and the game is over.